What's going on, YouTube? Thank you so much for your support. I've been receiving emails at an increasing rate, actually, asking where I buy things, what I think for a sticker. I am floored by the support from this community, so thank you. Also, I've gotten some phenomenal mail calls. I'm not going to do a mail call video per se. I'm going to kind of cover everybody coming up soon in one. But there have been some great folks with some very generous things they've sent me. So thank you. I've been looking at some statistics for a while, and all I got to tell you guys is that not a financial advisor. Do your own research, form your own opinions, and do your own research, like fully. So this is not financial advice, it's merely my opinion, but the statistics say anywhere between 56 and 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. There's about 60 ounces of silver laid out right here, give or take. And this is not meant to belittle anybody, it's meant to motivate people. I once was, not that long ago, I once was one of those Americans. And what's funny to me now is that the larger my stack becomes, the smaller it feels. And I'm going to do a video on that. That's some weird anomaly that I'm starting to really experience in the last couple months. Not really sure what's going on with that, but I have a couple thoughts. The bigger it gets, the smaller it feels. It even looks smaller to me. And I think that means my goals and aspirations are just getting bigger. So my message today is I don't care if you're buying silver a dime at a time or gold a dime at a time, meaning a tenth of an ounce because it's about the size of a dime. It really doesn't matter, because if you're stacking, you're winning, in my opinion. Most people don't do what we do. They don't know about it, they don't think about it, it doesn't occur to them. And at the end of the day, when you go to bed, knowing that you have something of physical intrinsic value that you can always turn into cash, right? You can always take your money and turn it into cash to buy the things that you need. And most likely over time buy those, get more cash than you originally spent to purchase your money. That's a win. Now, is it flashy? And I mean, some of it's pretty beautiful, so it's flashy in that respect. But is it flashy and where you're gonna turn a profit of 30, 40, hell, even 10% in a day? Nah, not really. But it's real. It's physical. You can hold it. It'll never go away unless somebody takes it away. And I highly encourage you to take steps to protect it and prevent that as much as you can from happening. I have a video on that in my early days. Maybe we'll revisit that. I do have some more thoughts on that since the filming of that video. But nobody can take it away from you, essentially, unless you let them. Or unless they're way smarter than all of us. If you have cash in money markets, in brokerage accounts, in a bank, if the government says you owe them money or owe a spouse money, an ex-spouse, or a co-parent money. And this has happened. This has happened to stock accounts, bank accounts, what have you. They will take it. They will just dip in there and they will take what they believe is theirs or somebody else's. You can't really do that with this stuff. You don't want to come to my house for my metal, I'll tell you that. At the end of the day, folks, if you're stacking, you really are winning. Most people, again, not to belittle them, this is to motivate. I'm not sure what camp you're in, but if you are watching this, you're certainly headed the right direction, in my opinion. Most folks don't have $100 at any given time, or anything they can easily turn into $100. And if you look at the rate of inflation, the cost of living increases, what is $100? Really, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a whole lot. Just food for thought. If you're stacking, you're winning. Remember that. I don't care how you're doing it. Just do it. Not a financial advisor. Just my opinion. This channel is continuing to grow. Thank you to all of you. You have no idea. Maybe you do. But I can't thank you enough. Reach out. I love interacting with everybody. This is becoming quite the full-time job, and it doesn't pay in a monetary aspect, and that's okay. I'm getting a lot out of this, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for your continued support. As always, in my About tab and in the video description, there's ways to reach out if you want to get in touch. If not, that's cool too. You can always drop a comment or do nothing at all. Constitutional Stacker, keep stacking. Keep winning.